Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Sagittarius October 1, 2022. Venus enters your communications sector today, and will visit this house of your solar chart until October 23. During this booster transit, curiosity about others can lead to fun discoveries and possible opportunities. Your ideas and gestures are appreciated, and you are more diplomatic. You might also discover more interest in the arts or interesting ways to communicate, learn, and move about in your environment. Happy news can arrive, or you receive positive publicity and word of mouth. It's an excellent time to harmonize with siblings, acquaintances, classmates, or neighbors. There could be purchases or gifts that help you to connect and learn. You are more charming and creative with your words, and love can be particularly mental and verbal during this cycle. You gravitate to things that improve your mind in the weeks ahead. There can be a bit of a bumpy start to today, and it can be challenging to manage expectations, but this is brief. While your discontent is worth some attention, there is no need to dwell. As the day advances, you feel far more confident and less wrapped up in what others think. An incredibly important day is upon you. As mighty Mars, the red planet of passion and drive, sizzles through your solar 11th house of friendships and online dating, he will link to the great taskmaster planet, Saturn, now spinning in your solar 7th house of partnership. On one hand, this could link singles to someone who has long-term potential through their network or an app. However, if you're happily committed, you may instead agree with your partner to build toward a lifelong aspiration side by side. You'll adore their steady and loyal hand aiding you as you move toward your dream in the sky. Speak kindly. Typically, you are a confident fire sign who brings a bit of solar warmth to any professional conversation or setting. But you may need to focus on reciprocal exchanges so that others can shine alongside you when Venus enters its domicile, Libra, today. Adopt the Venusian power to bring balance to your immediate work community through fair conversation. Make sure you are heard, but do not forget to listen either. If anything, be mindful about stepping into the role of the mediator with any instance of conflict. You do not have to pacify everyone at work. Venus' departure from your income sector today has not only left behind planets that can keep the momentum going, but with ongoing support from planets on the job and career fronts. With Venus gone and Mercury just 2 days away from turning direct, this is a chance to focus more on the rear-view mirror and the 20/20 hindsight that Mercury's smart head for money comes with. You have a way of making the best of every situation, at least on the outside. You can, for example, convince others that you are having a good time when in fact you are troubled. You can even trick yourself into thinking that you are having a good time as long as the spotlight is on you. But alas, you cannot fool your body. Are you giving your body what it needs to truly shine? If you've been pushing yourself lately, the thing you probably need most is rest. Today, you are going to be able to make a situation more concrete and have more weight in your professional life. Don't hesitate to roll up your sleeves, but avoid being sloppy. You need to take responsibility for your decisions and get involved with those you collaborate with a little more. In your emotional life, you will discover the qualities of someone close to you who had left you rather indifferent up to the present. You may even envision forming a couple with them. It's nice to uncover the hidden treasures of those close to you. When Venus left your income sector yesterday, she left you with a lucrative sense of direction, high expectations, and planets across the income, work and career fronts that will keep working to make things happen. This leaves Venus free to swap hats, with her planet of money hat gone and her planet of love hat on instead, as she spends her first full day in your communication sector. Venus has returned to give your heart and your relationships a voice in the heart of some powerful days for personal and professional networking, friendship and relationship building. Just as Venus, the planet of love, is spending her first full day in your communication sector and of a mission to give your heart and your relationships a voice, the moon makes a timely return to your romantic sector. While Saturn will remain in your relationship sector throughout Venus time here, the moon is only in your romantic sector for a few days, but in time to help give your heart a voice. Our eyes in the sky. Today knocks at destiny's door for sure. As the moon in intense Scorpio begins to experience the influence of Neptune and Pluto, you have to let bygones be bygones in some capacity. Maybe there is heartache in your past that you're just beginning to understand through a new perspective. This is the perfect day to work with a therapist or mentor who can really help you reflect on these issues and even allow you to find new solutions to old wounds. This week is a busy one for you, as the focus is on foreign cultures, travel, languages, and higher learning. It's time to think about investing in markets far from where you live, so do your research. Aspects indicate that you're likely to be feeling buoyant, too. The moon continues to float through the sign of Scorpio until evening when it enters Sagittarius, giving you the room to go with the flow and feel the love that the universe has to offer. You are strongly tapped into the intuitive waves of life, and you might even experience a sense of déjà vu along the way. It's a great day to carry your favorite crystals with you because your third eye will be wide open. You also get some unexpected love that you've been missing lately. You are definitely adored and appreciated. Oh, keep your energy going strong at this time. It is important to keep an eye on your dairy intake. Dairy slows the metabolism. Walking and running will help burn off dead baggage energy, but make sure you stretch out your lower body thoroughly before engaging in these activities, as hips and thighs are sensitive areas for active people. The liver is taxed due to today's busy lifestyles, so use milk thistle, herbal tincture, in your tea to cleanse it, about 15 drops per cup. There is a lot of energy whirling around these days, but you have the benefit of grounded energy if you choose to use it or lose, it most definitely applies. You may want to increase your intake of water and decrease your intake of caffeine and carbonated substances. Steer away from heavy foods and keep your natural energy well positioned by eating homemade soups and salads prepared fresh with seasonal vegetables. These minor efforts can have maximum effect. Just after midnight, Venus enters Libra, one of its two domiciles. Venus is comfortable in this territory, one associated with beauty, harmony, and relationships of all kinds. Our primary intent is to keep the peace, but an unwillingness to dive into deeper subject matter in partnership can hinder intimacy. While it may be easier to achieve a compromise with loved ones at this time, we should ask, at what cost? This will help to keep us from sacrificing our own needs for the sake of another's comfort level. Love is not always pleasant, and we should not perceive discord as an indicator of failure, but as a means of honest relating. Following this, Ceres, the goddess asteroid of nurturance, enters Virgo. At this time, we show care for others in practical ways. Our support is less showy than it was in Leo territory. Instead, we seek to manage the ritual business that keeps our daily lives flowing smoothly. Nurturing may now entail reminding others of their appointments, joining them in their workout routines, or helping them to organize their affairs. Practical detail work and duties might not be the most glamorous way to show affection, but what we are angling for now is to be useful. Ceres will transit Virgo until December 18th. However, after entering Libra, it will station retrograde, returning to Virgo territory between March 22 and June 21, 2023.